it, let's see ya.
Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I am Joe Panther the Third, and sorry for the delay, everybody. A little bit of a brain fart on the time of the day. We have a snowstorm here in the United States. It's just insane. But introduce yourselves, my awesome guests for the day.
Hello, I am Greg Avernus, and I am 1/3 of the Absolute.
Hi, I'm Maisie Briggs, and I am also 1/3 of the Absolute.
I'm Craig Coleman. I'm the muscle of the Absolute.
Okay.
Awesome, guys.
You know it.
Such an honor, Absolute, for having you guys on the podcast. I've had so many awesome trios and teams on the podcast. My first question for the three of you, like individually, who trained you all?
So we train here at Power Pro Wrestling, trained by Andy Roberts, who is
A British wrestling legend, really.
20-year veteran.
Yeah.
he's all right.
Awesome. So when did you all get your starts in wrestling? Like, was it a match? Was it a person that you saw like on TV, or was it an indie show you attended?
I would say for me, I have been a fan of wrestling for a very long time. I just stumbled across a YouTube video when I was a kid, and it was a match with Stacy Keibler in it, I think it was. And I was just obviously completely obsessed with her, and then I just went down a rabbit hole of wrestling and just became a massive fan when I was at school. I never really considered it as a possibility for myself until I was a bit older. I just never really thought I would be good at it, and I just felt like I needed something else to be excited about in my life, and just came across Andy Roberts and his training school and decided to go along, and that's been it ever since. It's become a massive part of my life, and I absolutely love it.
Awesome. So when did the Absolute become a thing? Like, when did you guys come together as a team?
Well, Craig and I started working together,
2024.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2024. That's
right. So a couple of years ago, we literally just saw each other in training, and it was one of those, we're both big guys, we could have some fun hurting people, throwing people about. We should do that. And so just one day just started working together, and then Maisie kind of added her mindset and brains into the situation last year. Was it?
Yeah, it was just over a year ago. Yeah.
And we're just.
I think before we were very one-dimensional. All we wanted to do was just brute force hurt people. But Maisie showed that there's sort of other ways that we can be smart about it as well. Mm-hmm. So I think over the last wee while in training, we've been working on things, and she's been putting this mindset into us that we're looking forward to, taking into opportunities that we've got coming up this year, and evolving. I think that's what it's all about. We've got to evolve.
Awesome. Like, talking to the one awesome lady that's in the group, like, did you ever think about, like, as I told one of the guys earlier most teams, when there's a third person, there's like with a woman, that you never think of that her being the actual member of the team. Most of the time people are like, oh, she's the manager. Like in the Hardy Boys, Lita was always a member and never really thought that she was actually a fighter, and she was just their manager. Like, are there any teams that have three members that you guys would ever want to face anywhere in the world?
Well, I mean, I grew up watching Team Extreme with the Hardy Boys and Lita. They were like my chef's kiss. Like, if I could be a part of any team, it would definitely be them. So that's, I think, something we definitely draw from. But as far as I would say teams that we want to face, I think we're still kind of finding our feet a little bit. But we've got a few that we want to tick off anyway. We'll just have to see what happens. I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you to speak.
We are, because so we had a number one contenders match with a team called Redgate, Fair City Wrestling FCW.
I tried to put that out in my mind.
Did you? Yeah. Which we came up short in, but we didn't have Maisie by our side in that time. Redgate, they also have they've got the women's champion of that brand working there as well. So I think we'd like, and they're the tag team champions as well now at FCW. So we wouldn't mind to go back there. I think we can maybe take all the gold from there, potentially. I think now we've got the stars as well. We'd like to run that one back.
Definitely some unfinished business there.
Awesome. Are there any other places in the UK or like abroad that you guys want to try to get to and wrestle?
So I do quite a lot of sort of traveling out with wrestling up and down the UK. So I've stopped off and trained a few other places. So one in particular is New Wave Wrestling in the Midlands. I've trained there a few times, and I would love for us to have a chance to kind of tangle with some of the folk in there, and just sort of test ourselves and test them, and just see sort of where we stack up to the kind of high level of talent that they've got there. So that would be my sort of main place. I don't know if you guys have any.
I think I do want to venture further afield and see what kind of opportunities come up. I think, going down south to England is probably going to be the first step, but I definitely have on my radar that I want to wrestle more across Europe in the next few years. That would be quite good.
There's one group in particular that I have in mind that I think it's 3 people. It would be The Sound. The Sound is one stable that I've had on the podcast last year. The brand, they're 2 people, but I can't remember their names offhand. They wrestle with LWF, and it's 3 people, 2 guys and a girl. And the Miss Fox, Tori Fox, is their manager, but I know she does wrestle, so you'd be able to tussle with her and wrestle with her, But where I live in the United States, in Pennsylvania, we have PPW. I told one of the guys on your team, PPW actually has a trios championship. So, like, if you ever come to the United States, like PPW does have a trio title, and I don't think they discriminate having a woman challenge for the belt, the 3rd belt. So, if we're going to come to the United States, there's that. PPW Trios Championship, 3 people title, not just 2. Like,
I think we can pencil that in. We can have that as an ambition. But I think right now we want to focus on trying to just break into this scene. We want to start making ourselves well known across Britain, Europe, and then I think the big goal would be then going international in terms of overseas. We'd love that. That's the big goal.
Kind of spread ourselves.
Yeah,
spread our sort of ideals and message across.
I mean, any opportunity that comes up before then, I mean, that's just we just want to take everything that comes our way.
Nah, not going to turn down a chance that comes.
Yeah,
no.
Definitely. Look into LWF in Blackpool. They're really good. They have a lot of great talent. The tag team division there is very nice. Very mwah, chef kiss, as your partner would say. Mwah, chef kiss. Love it. I love that. I'm going to borrow that phrase.
You should. It's a great phrase.
You're going to charge me now, and it won't be in American money. It'd be in euro. It'd be like,
send you my PayPal. It's okay.
What is this? I don't know what that symbol is. What is that? Let's try to explain it. That's how much you owe me for using the phrase every time on the podcast the entire year. What? I didn't do that. That's a lie. And you keep sending me episodes of clips. Chef kiss. When you guys wrestle, do you guys consider yourselves like heels or faces, or just tweeners in the middle?
Definitely heels.
We find places that we go, people tend to have a negative reaction. I don't know if it's just the way we conduct ourselves. Are we arrogant? We're quite arrogant, aren't we?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
I'm a wonderful human
I mean,
being.
I'm
You're
a self-proclaimed narcissist. I won't beat about the bush. I mean, I think quite often I overstep the line of confidence, maybe into narcissism. But I mean, I just can't help it. It's just how I am. So that seems to rub people up the wrong way. But
I don't know what I do to make people not like me.
It's your face.
You're just.
I mean that with love. Like you're terrifying. There have been a few crying children, hasn't there?
I do.
There's nothing wrong with a crying child. They all, and my grandfather was a heel in the 50s and 60s. This is his spirit coming out of me. Sometimes them little brats deserve it.
I do.
It's character building.
I set myself a goal every time I step through the curtain that I want to make at least one child cry. If I can get more, brilliant. But if I don't have at least one child in tears, then I consider the whole night a failure.
Yeah,
true. That's true.
But also, if you make them cry, and then they'll come rushing over to the table to buy a T-shirt and get a sticker or you tell their mom, you owe us the money in your wallet because we made your child cry, kept them quiet the whole show because they didn't ask you to buy him a hot dog or a bag of popcorn. You have to buy merch now. So it comes with the territory.
It's smart business ideas.
And it tends to have the opposite effect to me. They just don't want to come near me.
That's
That's why I had to keep Joe on here and keep me in good graces. I'm pretty smart with the marketing. See, I own hat and people are wearing it outside of the podcast right now. Like people that know bought hats from me, so wear it in public right now. They don't care. Where I lived, it's like this. They don't care. The vibe. They don't care. When it comes to training, like, what is your normal training regimen like? What is it like the schedule between shows and training?
You want to go first?
So I think Craig and I both have quite extreme.
I would say so.
Training.
That just makes me sound lazy.
No, it makes you sound like a normal human being, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm doing some form of training 8 or 9 times a week, between in-ring wrestling stuff and in the gym. And then sometimes rugby training. I sometimes play rugby on the side as well. It kind of just depends how I'm feeling throughout the week, but at least 7, sometimes 9 or 10 times training for me.
Yeah, I'm a power lifter at trade, so I lift heavy things for a living. So I do maybe 4 or 5 heavy powerlifting sessions, squat, bench, deadlift, all the accessories, all the bells and whistles. Get in here twice a week, sometimes 3 if time permits. Cardio sessions. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I would say for me, we have our training sessions 2 times a week. Sometimes we do extra sessions on top of that. If we've got anything coming up, if there's anything that we want to work on, we'll get in the ring together and we'll kind of like patch those out. I try and get to the gym as much as I can. I kind of focus a lot more on lower body than upper body, even though I should be focusing a lot more on upper body.
I can fix it.
Yeah, yes, I know, but I'm too scared to go to the gym with you because I fear you would break me. So, yeah, that's kind of me. I think something I've definitely worked on a lot since I've started training has definitely been cardio, because that's not something I think I expected to need as much in wrestling as I did, but running those ropes gave me a fright. So I'm kind of more of a as much as I can person. If I ever feel like something's falling behind or if I'm losing a little bit of my physical abilities, then I'll kind of pick that up a little bit more and push myself a bit harder. But I'm not as these guys it's go time for them all the time. I'm not as strict about it as they are.
We have a man that's bigger than anger than us that shouts at us if we don't.
True. I don't have that.
Because it's very important to have somebody to keep you accountable. As much as you need to keep yourself accountable, it does help having somebody. So we try to do that for each other as well, but outside influences as well. Nutritionists, keeping an eye on what we're eating. It's good that it's January now. We're back in the swing of it. Christmas was not kind. I think I can speak for everyone. Christmas was not kind, putting the weight on, but we're starting to bring it off again. So by the time we get to peak season, the abs will be back, the biceps will be popping, be stronger than ever, throwing people about. That's what we look forward
Careful,
to.
we have April is Easter. Careful, Easter bunnies and those stupid eggs with the caramel in the middle. What everybody's obsessed with.
Christmas
You
is
know
all
the
up.
eggs I'm talking about. Them stupid carb. I can't think of the name. The chocolate and they have the caramel in the middle of them.
Like the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Or like legs.
Yeah. Careful,
Yeah.
those things are dangerous.
Yeah.
Like super dangerous for a wrestler. Ugh. So, what is your normal, like when you guys travel to a show? Which one of you guys is the last minute Lucy to pack the bag, and which one of you guys is the early bird?
You're definitely the early bird.
What do you have? What?
You're
I'm not
you're
really
I
early.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're always like, I got a text from you. I wasn't even like, I'd literally just left my house earlier, and you were like, "Oh, I'm 15 minutes out." You were like, you'd already crossed the bridge.
You were here like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, you were here.
I had to set up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm either super early or
Mega late.
I'm all or nothing. There's no in between. I remember when we did the Alba show. I literally packed my bag as I was leaving the door, and it was that moment of like, I hope I have everything. Luckily, I did. Oh no, I didn't. I had to borrow stuff off you. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Many times I've had to borrow wrist tape and.
I feel like I'm the one. I've usually got everything, but it's not organised. It's organised chaos. I know where things are, but if you were to go into my kit bag, it's all there. Anything you can need is there. But I know where to find it. If I send somebody else in to say it's in there, they'll come back to me and they'll say, "Oh, where is it?" And then as soon as I go, I'll go, "It's there." As soon as I put my hand in there, I find it. So that's what I'm like. I'm organised chaos. I think.
Oh,
I don't have the organized aspect of it.
that's like the scary part of being a wrestler. Like you think you have your gear or your singlets or whatever in the bag, and then you forget your knee pads or the extra pair of shoelaces because the laces break on the boots. Like, do you have any fun stories from the road or the ring or anything like that, guys?
Oh well, it's not a fun story, but the last match I had in the summer, I separated my shoulder. So
oh no!
So this bone sticks up. It was a grade 3 separation. It was maybe about 20 seconds into the match.
It was literally the first move you took in the match.
Yeah.
You didn't even take it. You reversed it.
I did, and just spiked my shoulder straight down into the mat. I felt something go. Greg was on the outside of the ring. I rolled out. I said to him, I think it's broken.
No. So he rolled out the ring, was like holding his shoulder, and I grabbed him. I was like, "You good?" And he just looked me dead in the eye and went, "It's out," and then rolled back in the ring again. And I was like, "What?"
And I think adrenaline carried me through the match. I was still hitting waistland slams and just deadlift followaways, and adrenaline took me through it. I thought it was just a dislocation. After we went back, trying to get it popped back in. Luckily, we never popped it back in because I went to the hospital and they were like, "Yeah, if you tried to pop it back in, it would have been 10 times worse." So that's my story. It's fine now. If I ever want it to not be pokey out, I've got to get surgery on it. But I feel like it's a battle scar that I can wear, so I like it. It's cool.
You can just headbutt it hard enough.
Exactly. We can use it as well. If we can use it in ring. It's just a spiky bone. My spears will hurt 10 times more.
That hurts my little spirit that I've only taken one wrestling bump in my career, and it was Sister Abigail last year. And like now I feel like, man, that could have ended so much worse for me because I'm not trained. And I'm just like, they're like, "Hey, try this, Joe." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Okay." Could have fell and landed on my neck, or like landed the other way. Neck could have went the wrong way instead of this. Like they told me to do this, and I could have landed on the wrist here. And it broke my nose, and it popped up, broken sideways, nose, blood everywhere. Huh? Like,
I was gutted that I didn't kind of break my nose and burst my face open We had a tag team title match last year, and I went for a spear, but was it John Kerr leapfrogged me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it was.
So I got leapfrogged and
Just reminded me.
ate the turnbuckle like face first, and there was like I felt like the turnbuckle just hit me square like in the face, and I was like, great, this is going to be fantastic. I'm going to have blood everywhere. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to look great. Turned up, put my hand to my face, was like, oh, no blood, and I feel like that cost us the match, because then
Well, you just reminded me that match. I did burst my face open. So I did. It was John Kerr's flat arms. No, I'm kidding. I was in the corner. He hit me with a cannonball, and I felt every single inch of that behind.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, burst my mouth open. But that made for some cool photos.
Yeah,
I had blood coming.
I think that's why I was so upset, because I was jealous.
So another question for you guys: who made your gear?
Who did yours?
Me?
Yes.
I just bought a pair of tights.
Oh God!
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. I just bought a nice pair of tights, and I got a vest customized. I draw a lot of inspiration for Ronnie Coleman. So I look at sort of the way that he trains, everything he does, and he was always had the vests on, and sort of the kind of loose fitting, baggy sort of trousers. So right now this is my colour, maroon is the colour that I like to go for. So I've got the maroon tights with the boots, and then a circle between a black and a maroon vest, and I've got a white one coming as well, just because I think when the tan's in the summer, it might look quite good. When I've got the biceps going, the tan on, and a white vest. So yeah, no, mine was just put together. Nobody actually designed it or anything. It was just me. I took my inspirations and I just put it together myself.
Okay.
Mine was made, so it was actually one of another fantastic wrestler, Power Pro, Ray Calix, sent me the link to a designer who makes costumes for drag queens, and was like, this would look so good on you. You need to wear this. So I ended up it's not custom. I ended up ordering it just to see what it looked like. So it's a designer called Simon Preen. He's amazing. His work's amazing. So yeah, that's where mine is from, and it's great because obviously drag queens have quite kind of outrageous proportions. So it means if you're if you've got a lot of movement happening, nothing's gonna rip, touch wood, nothing's gonna rip, nothing's gonna burst out, So I feel quite comfortable, safe in it, and I really like it. And then everything else was just kind of bits that I put together.
So my tights that I wear were designed by Vic Stitch, who is a kind of gear maker that quite a few people over here use. And the singlet that I've been using recently, I actually stole from Andy. So it was an old one of his that I was just like, that's mine now. But I do have a new singlet coming next week, which I'm very excited for, which I designed myself.
Yes.
Because I am incredibly talented. Nobody asked me to design anything for them because I'm actually not very good at it.
Be proud. You came up with it yourself. I did it.
It was all
I think that's important though, to have your own input in what you're actually wearing and to be proud of it. So it doesn't matter if it's exactly what it is. As long as it's your inspiration, it reflects truly on what you want to do. Like someone might look at mine and say that's simply just wearing a muscle vest, but it's the story behind it for me. It's come from the places that inspire me and my style. So I think that's important, being a reflection of what you are, trying to get across.
What he said.
Yeah.
Little.
True. Word.
Sorry, glitch. That's my glitch. It does that sometimes. So what would do you guys pack a bag for the show? Like food bag, like travel, people a family to the beach. Do you guys?
He's got a fridge. He's got a fridge.
I do. I have a travel fridge that I keep in my car. And you know, I'm actually looking into finding a travel microwave. So yeah,
Because the road sucks for you guys, because you guys have to keep in shape, because you guys can't eat McDonald's and Burger King every who says, but McDonald's and Burger King, and I don't know if you guys got it in the UK yet. Jersey Mike's, did that make it over to the UK yet?
No.
Oh my god! As wrestlers that like to eat food after shows, look it up online when you get done with me. Look up Jersey Mike's. They can make you a normal little tiny sandwich, little bird, as I call it, a little bird sandwich. You can get a regular, and then you can get a giant. That's just like a giant sandwich they cut in like portions. Like you can get a giant sandwich, just that all three you could eat, or one of you could just eat by yourself. like. So what is in that travel food bag that you have that you bring to every show? Not calling you out, just seeing what you got.
Chicken.
Chicken.
It's mostly just mostly a protein source, some sort of carb source, so pasta, rice, tortilla wraps, maybe a squares bar. You've got them there, eh? Aye, the Rice Krispie squares bars. That's quite good. Well, I am, so get on me.
I knew there was a reason.
And a lot of water, because I feel like that helps when you're eating a lot less. You still have to try and keep your energy up, and you don't want the hunger to be impacting your performance. So hydrating all the time. Oh, and caffeine. Caffeine's a natural appetite suppressant. So we make sure you're getting a science lesson here as well, nutrition facts. The more caffeine, the less hungry you are. So
that sounds like a great idea.
That's a great idea. It's not. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm no nutritionist myself, so don't.
I love hearing the nutrition fact because, as I said, there's too many nasty foods on the road that you guys could eat, like McDonald's, Burger King, my case, Jersey Mike's, Wendy's, even though Wendy's is fantastic.
Baines the
There's
baker.
a chicken place that I used to hear from all the time on Facebook that would come in the chat. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the name? The podcast has existed for 5 years, and I think it was year 2 or year 3, Nando's would come into on a daily basis on Facebook. I don't know if my former co-host was tagging them or linking them in because they probably heard of us talking about Nando's. But Nando's, if you can see this talking about you on Facebook, Nando's, you guys, we love you. Come back. We missed you in the chat. We miss you talking about like, hey, can you come hang out with us again? We missed the Nando's. Have you guys ever eaten at Nando's?
That's all right.
Yeah, I love a Nando's.
I had a Nando's a couple of months.
It's like KFC. When I looked it up, it was like KFC of the UK. Pretty much.
It's different.
Nando's is massive in the UK.
It's more grilled as well.
Yeah.
You don't get fried chicken.
No,
I don't think you get fried chicken at Nando's.
Yeah.
Not in this country. It's all like grilled chicken.
I just love how hard we're coming in.
It's
No,
like
that's not what it is.
It's a good, I would say, healthier like dining out option here. So
Okay.
a lot of my like friends who are, very big into kind of fitness will like hit the gym and then they'll maybe like go to go get a cheeky Nando's. That's what we say. Go and get you. Oh, do you fancy a cheeky Nando's? Yeah.
Pepe's is where it is now.
Pepe's is good.
It's like Nando's, but it's not. It's not the same, but it's better.
I miss seeing Nando's pop up randomly in my chat, like out of nowhere. Back in the day, you're like, "Hey guys," and I'm like, first of all, who the hell is Nando's? And I'm like, I'm an American wrestling fan. I love food. I just love eating out, even though it's bad. But I was like, what the hell is I wanted to, because typical, I'm a big mouth. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, what the hell is Nando's? Don't say that out loud. You'll offend this company. But I would have took a little short, unpaid sponsorship by Nando's. Like, send the box, like a heated box over to the United States. I'll do a taste test at the table. Send me a family of 4. Me and my mom and dad will eat it. Whatever. As long as it comes in safe, everything's cooked enough, I'll eat it.
But the real test, I would say, is what level of spice you get at Nando's.
I'll go medium.
No, I'm so bad. I'm such a wimp with spicy food. I can't do it. What spice?
I don't mind heat, but I want taste.
So I think it depends. If somebody, so I'm a very competitive man.
Oh.
I don't know if this is obvious to people. So if I'm just going to just enjoy a meal and have some nice chicken, then I'll have like one of the lower end.
Man knows we miss.
I think it's like the barbecue honey or
Yeah,
something.
I like.
And I'm like, that's just
yeah,
like, yeah.
I'm a lemon and herb or
Lemon,
like
yeah.
a barbecue.
But
yeah.
as soon as somebody goes to me, like, you can't handle that
Oh.
or you can't do that, I'm like, oh, it's on. So I did it one time. You know, they've got all their sauces lined up.
Yeah.
I just went straight for, is it the black one?
Oh,
the hottest
no,
one. And just
why?
like poured it on my hand and just like,
No.
and it was fine.
No.
Hey, I can say I've done that before where like there's extra cheese, nobody is around. The cheese, when you get the cheese, I don't know. Do you guys do like cheese fries in the UK? Most places don't. Other places don't do it.
Yeah, chips.
Chips
We
and
call
cheese.
it something else though. Chips. It's literally just like chips
And cheese.
with like just
There's
like
a thing-
packet cheese on it. So, yeah.
There was another UK wrestler that had on the podcast, and I gave him a little New York / like East Coast like idea. Toss this to the delis and diners by you. There's a thing we do in here on the East Coast. I don't know if it's all over. Called disco fries. They take the fries, chips, and they put gravy, regular brown gravy, and they put provolone cheese on top of it. And it's just
Yeah,
That's
chips.
nasty.
cheese,
thing.
delicious.
That's it,
Like
I would say here.
Poutine, they call it in
Canada.
you melt the provolone cheese on top, then you put the brown gravy on top of it, and it's just a mess, but it's delicious. Like you can eat with your fingers, you can eat with a fork. Like, oh,
You can get that here. I would say here curry sauce is more popular.
Chips,
cheese and curry
chip, cheese, and
sauce.
curry sauces.
Yeah.
Chips and curry sauce.
Okay.
Chips and curry sauce is very good.
See, before I started with Robbie, and I knew you would shout at me a lot, I used to love like a chips and curry sauce. Like that
Yeah.
was.
I like.
if I start seeing online that we're doing disco fries in the UK, I want my credit. Damn it.
Yeah.
Because most places they wouldn't do that because a lot of people don't see eating with their hands with like French fries and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they find it gross because I personally, since COVID, if someone's eating with me and they're eating French fries and their hands are glubby, and I'm like, okay, were their hands by their mouth? Were they wiping? I don't see a napkin in 50 feet of anywhere near them. Like, oof. My next question for you guys, do you guys have any upcoming shows that you want to promote before we go?
We might.
So, Power Pro, the kind of school and promotion that we kind of work in, have a couple of shows coming up. On the 13th of February, we have a show at the Haddington Corn Exchange, just outside of Edinburgh, which is shaping up to be a really good one. And we have at that show, there is a rumble which is called the Power Grab Rumble, which the winner of said rumble has the power to pretty much do whatever they want within the promotion, which should lead to some fun shenanigans.
Oh boy, I love shenanigans.
After that, we have. Is it Tilly after that, or is it? I should know this.
I think it's Tilly.
I should really know this. I help. Is it all?
It's fine. What's fifth?
Is it all? Okay. Is it all on the line then, Tilly? See,
The poster's there.
I'm not the brains of this operation. So yeah, we then have All on the Line, which is a show where every single one of the championships in Power Pro are going to be on the line.
Okay.
March 5th, did you say?
5th, Truth Nightclub in Leaven.
Truth Nightclub.
Send us the poster, we'll promote it. Tell them, Joseph, send us the poster, the virtual poster, we'll promote it on the Dudes at Ringside page. We'll help you guys out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell them, send it on Instagram. I got you guys. Send it.
We'll do that. And then we have, is it Trouble in Tilly is the other one we've got, which is in the 11th of April. We have another show, Trouble in Tilly, which is in Tillycoochry in Scotland.
Devon Vale Town Hall.
And the Devon Vale Hall. And that's our kind of 3 big shows we've got coming up as a company. We're just sort of
Biding our time.
Yeah,
Waiting
waiting
to make waves.
Waiting to
I'm
be
excited for you guys.
people.
And before we go, if my fans want to follow you guys on social media, how can we find you guys?
So I am Craig Cole. Wait, hold on.
I can't remember my social media handles
Yeah,
anyway.
no, it's okay. Instagram, it's Craig Coleman PW, and then Facebook, it's just Craig Coleman.
You can find me on Instagram at MaisieBriggs_.
And you can find me at Greg Avernus PW on Instagram. I also do have a Facebook that is just Greg Avernus, but I forget I have it, so I need to get better at that.
Any merch for you guys yet? If anybody wants to pick anything up?
Not at the moment.
We're working.
But we are having conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Designs
Yes.
have been made,
Yes.
so we just need to
Not by me.
iron them out and get them made.
By me.
That's the tough part nowadays with merch. Like what if something happens and like one of you guys are like, you know what? I think I need to go on a solo run. And they put you on a t-shirt like oh no, well, I decided I'm gonna go on a long vacation to another country, and now your face is on their t-shirt, and you're like, well, she'll be back next year. Next year comes. She'll be back eventually.
It would not be me. I'll say the three of us as the absolute, we are locked in. We're ready to go. 2026 is gonna be our year, and none of us will be going anywhere anytime soon.
I hope not. You guys are amazing, and I'm honored to have you guys on the podcast, being at your training facility. If there's any, not young, like maybe like 18 and 19-year-olds that are in the UK that would like to come to the school that you guys train at, how can they find information? Is there a website? Like, where can they find it?
Yeah, so we have there's all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, the two main ones. If you look up Power Pro, so PWRPRO, of course the microphone's coming in. So yeah, there's Facebook and Instagram, and from there you can find the email address and just either shoot an email or a message on either of the social medias, and somebody will get back to you and let you know when and where and what and how and who and all of that jazz.
The whole list: when, where, how, and who.
Yeah.
Yes, and when.
Yes,
also
and
when.
when.
That's
Yeah, and when. Yeah, send you to the old building accidentally.
Yes, we've got a school based in Glenrothes and Fife, and we also have a school in Livingston.
Awesome. I want to thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. My last question for you guys: if each of you guys could write a letter to a younger you, what would that letter entail and why?
Oh my God.
I'll go first. I would say that a letter to my younger self would be to not be afraid of what other people think, to follow yourself, and just don't be afraid to put yourself first, have fun, enjoy yourself, and live life for you rather than for other people. Aww.
That was a good one.
That's what you're supposed to say.
I would I'd tell a younger me to confide in people more. I mean, there was a stage in my life, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, which led me to put on a tremendous amount of weight. So at my heaviest, I was 150 kilograms. I don't know what that is in pounds. What, about 340 or so?
Must be.
And then I managed to get myself down to 83 kilograms, which was maybe about 170 something pounds, I believe, over the space of a year and a bit. And that was just because I would bottle things up. I wouldn't tell people my problems, and it would just, end of the day, I'd just eat my feelings, and that was it. I was still going out and passing on a fake smile and stuff, but I feel like I could be in a better position than I am now. I could be in this position maybe 2 or 3 years ago. You know, I feel like I've wasted a few years to get to here now. So that would be what I would say to a younger me.
You're not allowed to talk about wasting years when I'm sitting here. Mine would very much be sort of do the nerdy thing. Like, don't listen. Like, other people don't care about you. Like, and like what? No, not like that. Not like that. Well, other people don't care what you're doing. Like, they're not thinking about you as much as you think they are. Do the nerdy thing. start wrestling so much earlier. Like, I can't believe I waited till I was 30. I was 30 when I started this. Why did I wait that long?
Don't look a day over 29.
Stop it. But yeah, just do the things you want to do rather than what you think other people think you should do. Is that words? Did I say words correctly?
Yes,
Thank you.
I understand
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
Awesome. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast, and thank you again for coming on and sharing your time, your stories and everything. Please tell your wrestling friends. I definitely want to do an episode with your training school, and maybe they could bring on some other students. Maybe if you want to come back on, maybe later in the year. August is UK Wrestling Month. Definitely would like to come have you guys back on with your coach, trainer, some of your other students. I've seen some of the other people from the school on. Me in the United States, I watch a lot of American wrestling stuff, but I keep my eye on the UK because I've interviewed the likes of Riho, Kiara, Alfie, and there's other students, other wrestlers from the UK that I've messaged and never hear back from them. But like Skylar, I've always wanted to interview her. She's a young, talented female wrestler that's out there. Skylar, I can't remember the last name, blonde. She's very, very, very talented. She wrestles, she trains with PPW in the UK. Again, I want to thank you guys so much. I am Joe Panther III.
Oh, we are the absolute.
Yeah.
What he said.
And we will catch you in the next one. Pose, guys.